Hi, this is me because Adhikari. Today I'm going to demonstrate our assignment 2 for Bn324. As per the assignment, we have to create the two virtual machines. One is Ubuntu and the Win10. We have downloaded both of these and we have added to the virtual box. And both of them are in a base adapter network so they can communicate each other. So as you can see, we have installed Waza managers on the Ubuntu and Waza Agent on the Windows 10. So I will like to run from the commands. As you can see, here the Waza managers is active here and everything is okay. And we go to the Windows 10. We have done the different coding here, known as administrator. Use. So I will just show the code we have used. We can ping to this Ubuntu as well, and different codes we use here. We use the after the installations, we use server address of the Ubuntu, which helps to communicate each others. And after here in the browsers, I open the Waza dashboard with the IP address from the Ubuntu. As you can see, the one of the agent is active, that is Windows 10. You can see different alerts coming from the Windows 10. Here we can see the different alerts coming from the Windows 10. Name as a desktop. Everything is here. Manager name here is Ubuntu. So that's it for the assignment 2. Thank you so much all. In the other part will be described by the other team members. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alvin Morrison, and today I'll be explaining how we handle the agent configuration on the Windows machine and how to log in forwards. After Vikas explained the SIEM server setup, our next task was to connect the Windows to virtual machine with while using Wazoo server. We downloaded and installed the Wazoo agent on the client. During this installation, we provided the IP address of uh, semi-server to ensure the client could communicate with it. Once the server was installed, then we went to osec.config file, and then we verified the configuration settings. After verifying the configuration settings, we then restarted the Wazoo agent service on Windows and waited few minutes. After the wait is over, we, we log on to Wazoo, and in the Wazoo dashboard, we confirm that the agent was recognized and marked as active. This means the connection was secure and was working, and we could share our data and information to each other. After after we after the Wazoo server was done and the communication was done, We tested the generation real events. For instance, we perform actions like logging in, and then logging out, opening applications, and entering wrong credentials to triggering alerts. These events appeared most almost instantly in Wazoo dashboard, showing us the log forwarding system was operational. We also faced an issue during initial setup. Our agent was showed as disconnected in the dashboard. We discovered this issue was due to firewall blocking from the port 151 for UDP and 1515 TCP, which are used for agent communication. After opening these ports, everything was working smoothly and everything was working fine. This part of project helped us in understanding how important the agent of SIEM environment is. Without the proper configured blocks forward, no data would be sent to SIEM server, meaning security could go undetected. So this configuration setup is critical in any real world deployment. And overall, this assignment and this project gave us hand-on experience connecting overall endpoints to centralized monitoring system, which is essential for enterprise of cybersecurity. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Bijan Rana. I'll be discussing how we use the SIM dashboard to monitor events and alerts, as well as how we validated that everything was working as expected. After Bikas and Oman completed the installation and configuration steps, we started exploring the Wazoo dashboard through Kibana. We focused mainly on the security events, agents, and rules sections. In the security events tab, we could see real-time logs from our Windows 10 machine, including event IDs, alert levels, and detailed description of each event. Things like we simulated a range of activities to test the monitoring things like successful and failed logins, accessing system settings, and trying to run PowerShell commands without admin rights. These action triggered various alerts within Wazoo. For example, failed login attempts appeared with a severity level of 10, indicating a potential brute force attack. The dashboard made it really easy to drill into these events. We could filter logs based on event type, time, agent, and rule ID. This kind of functionality is very useful for system administrators or security analysis who need to respond quickly to incidents. One useful feature we explored was the rule-based alert system. Uses predefined rules to identify suspicious behaviors. We looked into how Wazoo matches log data with these rules and assigns alert levels accordingly. This rule engine is powerful because it automates threat detection without requiring constant manual analysis. We did run into a small challenge where the logs weren't appearing right away. It turned out to be a timing issue. There was a slight delay after uh, restarting the agent, but once everything synced.
Hi, my name is Lobsang Namgyal, and now I'll be discussing how we use the SIEM dashboard to monitor events and alerts, as well as how we validated that everything was working as expected. Uh, After Vikas and Bijan completed the installation and configuration steps, we started exploring the Waza dashboard through Kivana. We focused mainly on the security events, agents, and rules sections. In the security events tab, we could see real-time logs from our Windows 10 machine, including event IDs, alert levels, and detailed description of each event. We simulated a range of activities to test the monitoring, things like successful and failed logins, accessing system settings, and trying to run PowerShell commands without admin rights. These actions triggered various alerts within Wazoo. For example, failed login attempts appear with a security severity level of 10, indicating a potential brute force attack. The dashboard made it really easy to drill into these events. We could filter logs based on event time, type, agent, and rule ID. This kind of functionality is very useful for system administration or security analysts who need to respond quickly to incidents. One useful feature we explored was the rule-based alert system. Waza uses predefined rule to identify suspicious behaviors. We look into how Waza matches log data with these rules and assigns alert levels accordingly. This engine is powerful because it automates threat detections. Without requiring constant manual analysis, we did run into a small challenge where the rule based alert system WASA uses predefined rules to identify suspicious behaviors. We look into how WASA matches log data with these rules and assigns alert levels accordingly. This rule engine is powerful because it automates threat detection without requiring constant manual analysis. We did run into a small challenge where the logs weren't appearing right away. It turned out to be a timing issue. There was a slight delay after restarting the agent, but once everything synced, logs were flowing constantly. What stood out to us was how initiative the Visual dashboard is, especially considering it's an open source tool for enterprises looking to implement a cost-effective security monitoring solution. This provides clear value. This section of the project helps us appreciate the power of visual dashboards in identifying and understanding security threats in real time. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sudeep Kumar Chaurasia, and I'm here to conclude our demonstration by talking about the challenges we faced during the setup. However, we worked together as a team. Our final thoughts on experience. First, one of the major issue we encountered was related to the network connectivity between the merchant machine. Initially, the Windows client could not communicate with the Ubuntu server, which means agent was not sending any logs. We spent some quite times troubleshooting with this and eventually realized we needed to configure both PMS to use the network adapter, open the correct firewall ports like 1514/UDP and 1515/TCP. Once that was resolved, the log started to appearing. Another issue we faced during the installation was the ELK stack. Elasticsearch and logistic required to specific Java version and memory configuration to work properly on Ubuntu. Because and I work on tuning this parameter so that all server could start correctly and crashing without crashing. Time management was also a challenge, especially since all of us had different set schedule and but we handled it by dividing responsibility equally. Because took the lead on installation and configure, while others focus on testing and documentation. So yeah, it I contributed by reviewing the event data and checking that all the logs match our test scenario. This experience taught us how important is to document every step. We took screenshot throughout the process, not just for the video, but ensure we could retrace our step in case error. Finally, we have built here a strong foundation SIEM concept. We have now hands-on experience with the setting of agent, loading, forwarding, dashboard configuration, and rule-based alert and basic use case development. As a team, we have learned to collaborate on technical tasks, troubleshooting issues together, and successful delivery of working solution. We are proud of that we have achieved the confidence. This will experience will help us in the future cybersecurity roles. Thank you.